Oh. All purple.
You got Beast Route on, Simple Cron. Do you have your PvE skill spec on for monster damage? Oh, my computer locked up.
It's dense. Fuck, that's
Unfortunately, I had to completely restart the PC, so we got a patch again. I'm sure that's not good for the patcher to be crashed like that. You have your monster damage spec on? I mean, you're 279 AP with the Hadum. You should be hitting pretty hard. And you've got your monster damage spec on, and you're spec pretty good for it. That'd be the only thing I can think of is if you're not running good monster damage add-ons for a tier 3 monster damage add-on, it's going to make a pretty big difference. Yeah, it corrupted a bunch of files because I crashed while I was fucking patching. I hate it, dude. This sucks. I'm not going to be in for a while. That sucks. least you're getting good groupings, and you're not taking damage at all. Like, this place seems like cake. You might even consider running a Frenzied route if you're running a Beast. I think you were running Frenzies, though. I expected them to hit a little bit harder. But they're tickling you. Like, if anything, it's just a really, really tanky mobs. If an item drops, like a weapon, you're supposed to pick it up and use it. It's supposedly supposed to help you clear that area. Yeah, it dropped. You're supposed to use it. I think it dropped anyway. Where did the damage come from? What did you lose? Cobenius? Oh, a corrupted. Wow, that damage came out of nowhere, dude. What the hell? Is it the Violent that did it? I think it was the Violent that did it. Got the back of the Violent. You look dangerously, sadly. I would not have done that. Yeah, you're getting away with it. I'm pretty sure the Violence would killed you. I haven't seen anything else that had any modifier above its head, so I'm assuming that's got to be it. Just imagine this feeling of the Violent, except it's every single mob in Ash Forest. It's great. It's wonderful. Every single mob feels like a Violent out there. Not fun. Oh, you got your back to it. You got your back to it. Okay, that's good. That's one of the items you need for the accessories, right? Yeah, I thought so. Now Black Star items should be worth a lot more, all the armors, because you can actually get the item to upgrade them from the Hadum servers. So all the Black Star items should increase in value after today. Because you can get them up to C5 or so equivalent of a pen, which is pretty good. That's going to make you very competitive without having to get pen gear, which is very expensive. And you can tap Black Star gear relatively easily compared to pen gear. It's less enhancement steps, less stones. About the same amount of memory. The issue I have with the Black Star items is because C10 is going to be made in the Dead God. You know, since you already have Dead God exactly, and they've already confirmed Dead God helmet. You're eventually going to need, if you have any Black Star armors, you're going to have to get them to pen, which is going to be a whole ordeal. Because otherwise you can't turn to the Dead God. And so far, the only way you can enhance a Black Star item other than actually tapping it is with the items that drop from the Hadum servers, and you can't enhance them guaranteed to pen. You can only get it to C5, and then you still have to hit the pen anyway. So it's just a stopgap to help people to close the gap, if that makes sense. And they haven't released anything for weapons at all, so it's only armors. And I think it should stay that way, personally, because the Black Star Awakening weapon and the main hand are already really fucking good. An 8 AP upgrade over a Tet Dandelion Lancia is a lot, and the upgrade for all the monster damage on the main hand is really good for all classes. Like, monster damage alone sells it. In fact, I really kind of think the Awakening weapon probably needed to have more monster damage on it, but they decided against that, which kind of sucks. But it's kind of their game, not my option to make the decision. But here in a second, I'll look up what the quest line is for that crystal. It might only be Valencia Part 1. You might luck out to get it. Also, you should consider putting in a pre-order for that crystal if you haven't already. You may as well have it up in my fill today, because you're not the only one losing crystals, I promise. It happens. Everybody loses crystals. One of the famous moments when I lost a crystal is I went to go to Navaran Steppe to grind the wolves out there back when it was kind of a hot spot to grind, and I had just gotten done gathering. I went out there and grinded, broke both precisions and both my offhand crystals instantly in one death. And reminder, I didn't have any of my armor on, so I broke all 4 crystals that could possibly break in one death. All 4 of them busted.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I was very mad. I literally got hit by a wolf, he knocked me on my ass, and I was one shot. It was over. There was nothing I could do. I was like, oh, I don't have my armor on, and then it just said 4 different crystals were destroyed. I'm like, are you fucking serious? The house and home all blew up at once, dude. I was like, what are the odds of every single crystal blowing up at the same time, dude? Not very high.
Wood scroll.
Yeah, speaking of loot scrolls, I'm going to go gather at Navaran Steppe, or Agri scrolls, rather. Oh, we got a 50% drop rate again? Dear God.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we got a 50% drop rate, right? Vel and fucking Garmoth more times than I can fucking count. Never dropped there. I've been to Stormbringer Karanda 1 time and got the Stormbringer heart, and I'm like, this is what? You can't even sell it! Oh,
this
so
thing's
bad,
drop
dude.
like candy.
Yeah. I was mad, dude.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. All the workers are fed up. Do you think it's possibly an accuracy issue? Do you run begs, or because there are a couple of them that are purple, so that means you're probably having at least a little bit of accuracy problems. Possibly. If you're running into issues while grinding, there's not that many things it could be. Either you don't have enough AP for the spot, which is always possible. You don't have enough accuracy for the spot. Or you don't have the skill add-ons right. So what I would do is maybe after this, take a look at your skill add-ons, make sure you have a all accuracy plus skill, and make sure a tier 3 skill is part of your skill rotation near the beginning for monster damage. That's going to be very important. Monster damage and DP down. That's going to help you clear a lot faster. If you don't already have that. You may have that, I'm not really sure, obviously. I don't know you too well, sadly. But that would be places that I would look at to improve your efficiency and improve your grind for sure. Because you are level 61, so it could certainly be an accuracy issue, because these might be level 67 mobs for all we know. And you're running into serious accuracy issues, you know? Oh, another violent, right? Yep. I think that's the guy that killed you last time. Careful.
Yo, like fucking all of Medivh. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is weird. I guess for their servers, since they're already planning to do the new war servers soon enough, it's going to be a very temporary thing until the new war servers come for the war. From what I understand, it's going to be a whole server set just for Node Wars. So, and likely they'll rename the Medea servers the Hadum servers. Like that's where Hadum is. That'll be easy. It's just Medea for right now as a placeholder until that's in place. They got to do little bits at a time. That'd be my guess. I don't know, but that'd be my guess. He was mentioning that all the Medea servers, all 3 of my HP potion pieces during an item drop rate event. So, highly recommended. I only grind for the potion pieces when there was an item drop rate event, actually.
Yo, he got narcs
Up
landing.
of a lonely cloud and a cup of dwindling starlight. They added a bunch of fucking items to those city servers, dear lord.
What is it?
Like Cup of Sylvia, fucking Shard of this, that, another. Fucking Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. It's hard to keep track of all of them.
Exactly, it's like, why not like one part of the Hadum server at a time? They released the whole thing at once, that's pretty wild, dude.
Well, they released all of Serendia, and I think they plan on revamping, like, all of India as well, so...
Gotcha. I mean, it's an interesting idea to make the old grind spots relevant. I mean, I get it. From an MMO point of view, they've already made all that terrain and everything. It saves them a lot of resources. And all they have to do is add a boss spawn. Like, it's pretty fucking easy, right? So...
Well, they, like, completely reworked the zones. Like, all the fucking mob density is different, so there's real rotations.
Yeah, I will say this is a lot denser than I remember, but it was kind of dense before. I will say Suck Guardian does seem to grind pretty well. The AoEs in that class are pretty garbage. They're nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine. There are tamers everywhere that would kill for that kind of AoE.
Is the market
Small,
down?
narrow, pointed cones go burr. They have a handful of AoEs in their kit. That's about it. And it seems like every skill Sadly uses is a massive AoE. So, I get as they release classes, they become more user-friendly and more powerful, but some of the old classes really need some help. Like, Succession Valkyrie is the best version of Valkyrie's had since its fucking release. Like, I admire those who play Awakening, and it's gotten a lot of improvements over the years, but Awakening for a long time is just, it was so hard to put your damage on target, because you had, your mobility options were so limited and unprotected. You would have all this great super armor protected damage, but you couldn't get it to the fucking target, because you'd be knocked down and dead. So it was like, it was impossible to close gaps on people. You would literally have to flank with a frontliner class. That makes no fucking sense. Like, where's the logic? There is none. It didn't make no freaking sense. Anyway. Big dub. I'm kind of interested to make a trip with my horse. Maybe 2 trips today of crates. Maybe 4 if I can do it. Because that would be the vast majority of the crates that need to come out of here.
Additional Bell and...
You said additional?
Shy.
Follow the Shy? I don't know about that one.